What is cracking? It's Lockdown here. Last week I released a new record called BASSLINE Zombie on the label Bounce and Bass. I actually made this tune back in 2020 and realistically forgotten about it, but today we're going to run through this project and I'm going to show you all the parts and bits and pieces. So let's get into it. So let's dive straight into this bad boy. So first of all, I've got this fat as kick. Super chunky. Find this in the old Lockdown sample pack. Not much going on with the EQ. Little scoop around here. Big room bass from the Matic sample pack. Just rolled off some highs. It fits pretty smoothly with that kick. Real kind of undergroundy. Reverse bass top layer from the Matic sample pack as well. It's been cut and faded as well, which I actually went for a bit more of like a acid lead shot, acid bass shot, acid lead type of shot, acid leads type of thing. I haven't really heard anyone use an acid shot as a bass before, so got a bit of saturation on that boy. Just rolled off some real crispy highs and some lows. It's probably introduced from the saturation itself. Using shaper box just to clean up a little bit more, just to make the kick come through. Together, the kick and bass. You haven't heard anything like this before. Straight into the lead. Pretty cool little melody. Got 3 layers working together. That's more of the dominant layer, which is from Lethal, using a preset called Prototype Lead. I'm pretty sure it's like nearly identical to the Blaster Jack signature synth. Little undertone layer, which is a silent patch called Zombie. What do you know? That fills in the lows a bit more. As you can see down here, boosted that little low mid section and cut out more of that dominant section that punches through to let the other leads do the work. So this is topped with some crazy EQing, just taking out some peaks, taking out some resonant peaks really. It's real dirty stuff. And then raising the mids a little bit in the center and a little bit more towards the end. So I've actually sidechained that part of the lead, these leads a little bit to the bass, just to let that bass stick through a little bit more. That high end crispy acid of the bass is really conflicting with these leads. Using some Timeless analog tape echo for that. Little tiny bit of room reverb, just to, it's only 0.4%, nearly unnoticeable, nearly doing nothing. Got another delay, which is sidechained to itself, pushing the mids up a bit and rolling off the highs. Don't know why I went for something like that. It's not really typical, but yep. Imager, pushing it out a little bit more, which is actually quite a bit, 1.3. Shaper box, just ducking a little bit more cuts on the mid to high end, 2000 range. Roll off again, topped with Endless Smile. We've got some frozen reverses, frozen and flipped reverses, which bleed in really, really nicely to the lead. Got this siren that comes in the second part of that drop. Some Nexus patch, 8M5, bounce lead, taking advantage of the pitch bend. Some crazy EQing here, looks like a rock. Some auto panning, to give it a little bit of movement between left and right, and some reverb after the sidechain just to wash it out. We've got the vocal track here. I wrote these lyrics and I got Milano the Don to lay down this recording. I think he changed a little bit of things here and there.
This beat makes me insane, every day tearing my brain, it's like Novocaine.
Compressed a little bit, grabbed some EQs, multi-band compress, topped with Pitch Monster as usual, and some H delay.
Beat makes me insane.
Quite minimal of some effects on those vocals. He's just got a naturally sick sounding voice. We'll go into the main drums. Some Alesso crash apparently. Another crash. Little hats. Apparently a Headhunters crash. This is just like a mash between Headhunters, Matics, Alesso. I've used the kick in the build. I feel like this gives it quite a bit of power. Rather than just using snares and cymbals and claps and shit, the kick just gives it a bit more low end. Just makes those drums just punch and hit a lot more. So I've used a plug-in kick too for this. Drop claps. snare rolls. The drums are pretty simple in this track, just fill up the space and they're real quite punchy, so. Nice collection of cymbals together between all the people. The big stabs, double claps, couple layers of claps, one that's not existent. This is a secret sauce. Real tight clap. And a crowd clap too. So this pluck was really nice. It's super spacey with this Spire reverb. It's real nice. Like without it, just sounds a bit. I think the delay fits pretty good too, but a bottom pluck as well, just to support that sort of undertone a little bit, and then emerge into a little bit of chords, which harmony sort of thing. Just that little pluck to have something to follow sort of through the break. Break sub. Real nice pad. Using some slight automations. Just a serum patch of this pad. I think it's an Evo sound bank. Check that boy out. Omnisphere. Banger of a plugin. It's quite large, this plugin. BX sub filter, just to punch some lows through. Got this little vocal gate sort of thing. Just cutting off the lows and the highs. Saturation. LFO tool, just using Transgate presets. The hella delay, giving it a bit more space. Pro EQ just rolling off the lows that probably would have accumulated after all that processing, which you can see. There's a little bit. I was using this kind of as a bit of a horn. It's Hyperstring Maddox pad. I think I just went nuts when I got this. I got the Maddox sample pack either at the time of this or maybe even it came out later and I've just touched it up with a whole bunch of stuff. I got excited. But yeah, there's a lot of Maddox stuff in here. It serves it right. He's a god. It works nice underneath. Such a cool little ambient break. I'll take the plucks out of that. Pretty dope. I added this breakbeat thing in. It's like large crumping.
Tearing my brain, it's like Novocaine, right up in the vein. Numb my pain, I just need this.
The lead slowly bleeds in.
I catch a homie. What I'm saying is, I'm a baseline zombie.
So it all sounds pretty tight, but I think the effects in this record give quite a bit of feel as well. Sometimes the effects can be put as just a little afterthought, but generally it can create a vibe. So underneath all that, we've got a cool little siren that was just a frozen track of something I must have used, I can't remember. It's a complete different feel. Oh, eerie. What the fuck is that? Let's check this out. Omnisphere. See, this is what I mean. Just cool little stuff like this. Like, I don't even know what the hell was going on when I did this. Sounds like a fucking... Sounds like a horror movie. Sounds like a... What the hell is that? Oh my god. That's creepy as shit. This is massive. Whoa. It's huge. The hell was that? That was pretty abrupt. What? Why didn't I use that more? I should have used that more. That's mad. It's more atmospheric situations. Yeah, this song is just weird. Gives you little weird feelings. Listening to this shit is how psychopaths are born. Drop acid. Well, that's nice. What is that? Why is it off? I don't even think I used that in the track. I wish I used that. Rave culture acid. What the? Where did I even get that? There you go. Watch everyone sample that from this video. Do it so you can't sample it. Ah! Now I'm going to hear a random track out there with an acid shot that's got me going ah! Over the top of it. Drop atmosphere. Nice. Again, every Matic sample in the whole pack in one song. Synth rises. Nice. I like that. That's all the bits. I mean, for the whole song. And that's pretty much it. Go and have a listen to the full track. The link will be in the bio. If you like this video, give it a comment, give it a thumbs up. Show me some love, baby. I will see you on the next one.